Hey guys, happy Friday. So in today's video, I just want to add a little bit more information in regards to last week's video where I talked about an article I read talking about antihistamines possibly being used to help repair the myelin coating that has been damaged due to MS. So when I looked into it and got a little bit more on this study, one thing that I learned is that the study was specifically focusing on people with MS who were suffering from optic neuritis. So people who have MS, as I've said in the past, can have their optic nerves affected, which does affect your vision, cause blurred vision, or if you're having a relapse, can cause you to lose vision completely in one eye until the relapse or the flare has kind of died down. So specifically what I've seen for this study is they're currently in phase 2 of the trial. In phase 1, they only had 50 patients, but they did this study over 150 days. I couldn't find specific numbers on who got what, but from what I understand, for the first 3 months, so many of the patients were receiving a double dose of the antihistamine, and the other patients were receiving a placebo pill. And then for the remaining 2 months, it kind of flipped, so those receiving the placebo got the antihistamine, and vice versa. So they are saying that in those that were receiving the medication for the 3 months and then for the 2 months, they are definitely seeing that the antihistamines are for sure helping repair the coating in the optic nerve that has been damaged. So this is a really great thing, as I said in last week's video. Even though they don't have solid percentages or numbers, it's really good to kind of just get that information. Even though they're only testing it on people that have been affected in their optic nerve, I'll be curious to see going forward if they do any testing on people that have other damage, such as myself, kind of in my legs, my arms, and to other parts of the body where the myelin coating has been damaged. To me, I would think that if these antihistamines can repair the optic nerve, then what's to say that it can't repair other nerve damage in your body? It may be repairing it, but because they're only studying the optic nerve, that's kind of the results they're at now. As for phase 2 of the trial, it didn't say specifically if it's focusing on the optic nerve or if they're going to test for other parts of the body. I think it would be awesome if they did test for other parts of the body, because again, for someone like me that has all these symptoms in the lower part of my body due to the damage that has been done, if that can be repaired for me, that is a really bonus. It'd be great. Also for people that have damage to the optic nerve, that do have vision problems, this is a really big step for them too. So I'll be really curious to see what phase 2 of this trial kind of brings. I'm hoping that when it is done, over a couple years, they will get percentages to say this is how it's working, because if this is something that they've determined can heal nerve damage for people in MS, what's to say that it can't help heal nerve damage for people that have other diseases that suffer from similar symptoms? So again, I will keep my eye out for any more information. I did get the remaining information on the mssociety.org. So you actually can go on Google and type in antihistamine and MS, and you will find articles on it. If you're really interested, I would suggest doing it. Again, this can be a really good thing for those of us with MS and with other diseases. So I will keep all of you posted. I hope that you do have a great weekend, and I will see all of you next week.